Welcome to KnightLink. Today we're going to talk about My Submissions. This is a place where you can see all forms, elections, continuing recognition, and events that have been submitted via KnightLink. It's important that you're always logged in when on KnightLink. Up at the upper right hand corner is where you can log in using your Geneseo username and password. Once you're logged in, My Submissions can be found underneath My Involvement. You'll click on Submissions, and it will show you all of the forms, elections, organization registrations, which is what we call continuing recognition, and events. When you look at forms, you'll see all of the forms you have submitted that were on KnightLink. You'll also be able to see the status of that form, and in progress means that you have opened the form or you've put some information into the form, but you have not yet submitted that form. Denied means you've submitted the form and the administrator has denied your form. Approved means that you've submitted the form and the administrator of the form has approved your submission. Then there's also a status called pending, which means you've submitted the form but you've not yet heard if it's been approved or denied. In progress, if you click on the little magnifying glass, it will bring you back into the form where you left off. So sometimes there are multiple pages to forms and you'll see them all outlined here. You'll be able to click in where you left off. So here I opened the form but never put information into it. If you've ever started a form and accidentally closed out your window or forgot about it, it will always save your information. And that information will always be saved underneath your My Submissions and underneath forms. So never fear that you've lost data. If something's been denied, you can click into that and find out more information. So there's usually comments. Here it's a smiley face. Sometimes it will say references were not complete, or the upload you've submitted is not the right resume, or whatever information is incorrect will usually be indicated in the denied section. You can then click into the form, change whatever the administrator is asking you to change, and resubmit it for approval. This is important to know that this section is here in case you feel you've submitted a form but another person is saying they never received it. This is a good way to kind of make sure that there is archived information in terms of the status of the form. If you've completed elections, so whether it's the essay elections or the referendum poll or the concerts poll, your vote will always be archived underneath elections. If for an organization you've done continuing recognition, you'll be able to see your status of your form here, and the statuses are the same regardless. And if you've submitted an event to be approved, you'll be able to see if that event has been approved, denied, is pending, or is in progress. That all sits underneath here as well. So the important thing to remember is the statuses. So if you've clicked on a form, it will remain in progress until you submit it. So if you've clicked on a form and then left the page, and then come back and click on the form again, you'll end up having two of that form listed here. So you'll see that I have a couple of those as well. You can route your forms by status date, or by date completed. You can always save them as a PDF or print them, as well as click into the form and see the information. And that is the same for elections, registrations, and events as well. If you have any questions about My Submissions, you can always contact Lauren Doherty, the Assistant Director of College Unit and Activities.